Hey, what's up guys, G1Xron here, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers collectible figurines from the Thrilling 30 line. This is the G1 set from Series 1, and from left to right you have Optimus Prime, Megatron, Ratchet, Starscream, and Soundwave. Now they do come with little stands, even though that, as you can see, they stand just fine on their own, so they really don't need them, but it's a nice little throw in. They also come with some collectible cards, which, if you turn them on the back, then it makes this kind of reflective-looking puzzle that you can put together. But in order to do that, you're going to have to also collect the Bayformers from Series 1 and also the Transformer Prime. Now, the Prime one looks pretty cool, and if you're a Bayformer fan, I guess those look cool as well. But these guys are a little bit expensive if you buy them individually. The cool thing is they're not blind packs. So if you just wanted a Soundwave, you can buy him, but he's going to end up being $5. He does still come with his collectible card and a stand and all that good stuff, but if you just want one figure, I guess that's the route you should go. But if you want all 5 or just the set, they don't mix them up with Bayformers, Prime, and G1, so it's just G1, Bayformer, or Prime, which I do like that, because I would hate to have to buy all 3 sets if I didn't want, particular ones. But this way, if you buy where you get the 5, then it's only $15, or I think it was actually $16. So it's basically, if you're going to get 3 of them, you've paid for it, and you get the other 2 free. So to me, I wanted all the G1, so this was the best route to go. And that way, they kind of make themselves out to about $3 a figure, which isn't too bad. Now, they're smaller than Creos. They don't have any articulation or anything like that, but they're just little bitty statues, and trying to find something to compare them with real quick. There's Generations Legends Cosmos. So as you can see, they don't even come up to his knee. But that's kind of the cool novelty, about them, is they're like little cute baby Transformers, which you guys, if you follow me on Facebook or here on my YouTube channel, you know that I'm kind of obsessed with that, which I just think it's cute. I think it's adorable that these guys that are killing each other out there, that they can just, I don't know, be so cute. So we'll take a look at them all individually. We'll start off with Optimus Prime here. We'll just get that camera to focus. Come on, buddy. Yeah, so there we go. It does have some nice paint, so you can see that this guy's basically molded in this blue plastic here, but the silver is all painted. You can see the eyes are a little bit lighter blue, so those are painted as well. Its mouth plate. All this that you see in the chest and waist, that's all painted, and it looks like the hands and the feet, they're just left this blue plastic that he started off with. Now you can also see a nice Autobot emblem there. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera. If I get too close, then it's going to get out of focus, but you can see that it's nicely detailed for how small it is. I mean, there's my thumbnail. Taking a look at the rest of it, the smoke pipes are all painted there. It's got, see, the ears are a little bit bent, but that's from probably being in the package. And his gun is pretty accurate to, what he actually has. Now, he doesn't have the ability to actually hold it. It's just kind of sitting there in his I don't know what you call that, the opposite end of an elbow, in between his arm. But that's fine. It looks fine from looking at it straight forward, so I like him. Now, taking a look at leader of the Decepticons, Megatron. This dude's kind of the chubby guy out of the group. Now, they don't all have the same fist position. You can see that Optimus Prime's kind of like raising his hand up like he's about to flex, and Megatron's got a little bit more articulation. I mean, if you extended his arm, it'd probably be almost as tall as him, but that just kind of adds to a little cuteness of this guy. And look at the face sculpt. I mean, it's very accurate. I mean, you can cut his head off and put that on like any Megatron. I mean, it will look great, I think. So, Hasbro, more of that. You need to, whatever you did with this face sculpt, keep that whole head sculpt, and start giving that to us. But you can see that this guy is actually the black molded plastic. So all this gray and silver that you see in here, it's all paint. The red eyes, the black mouth plate, it's all paint. The silver down here, even the little red back here, which, I see with a lot of little figures, just that little bit right there and down there, they didn't have to paint. They could have got away with it, but instead they wanted to make sure, even though these are small and, they don't have any articulation, that they really put a lot of detail in it, and that's something that I dig. You can see what I was talking about, how chubby he looks. It's fine. You can see his little cannon over here. It's very accurate at the back. So there's Megatron. Take a look at Ratchet. He's probably the most boring one out of the set, but still not too bad. He's got a little gray blaster here. He is molded in this white plastic, and so the red that you see here, the silver on his face, the blue eyes, all that stuff, it's all paint. Love that. So really cool. And this is also the only guy in this particular pack that comes with a silver stand. Now I started looking at them. A lot of them, I believe, come with silver stands, and only a few of them come with black ones. So it's just in this particular pack, it kind of seems vice versa. All right, now take a look at Starscream, which one of my favorites right here, just because he's so adorable, but he's so villainous. You can see that he is molded in this black plastic here, which is really only for the head. So all this other stuff is paint, and he's the only one that really has any blemishes. And you can see there's some silver paint there on his wrist, and a little bit here on the back. You can see that there's some red little line going back there. Some nice little Decepticon symbols back there. But, you know, I'm not going to face this guy, you know, facing the wall. So he's going to be looking at us like this. So that looks just fine in my opinion. So you see all the nice detail there with the cockpit, and even some little bit of blue down here. His feet. So really cool little guy. Alright, and someone that, you know, I know one of my subscribers is absolutely going to pick up just because he loves Soundwave. It's got to have every interpretation. This guy right here looks, it looks alright. I mean, it's Soundwave, so how could it not be cool? But it's molded, it's kind of like Ratchet. He's a little bit boring just because he's molded in all this blue, but makes sense just because majority of the figure is, and to help save on costs. I mean, I get all that. It makes sense. So they paint all the silver, all the yellow. You can see he's got all his little buttons on there, his red eyes. So it would have been cool if they would have put a little bit of detail. You can see the molded detail there in his little visor, or what do you call those, eyebrows, I guess, for him. If they would have maybe put a little bit of paint in there, it would have made him a little bit better, but this is fine. Now put them on their stands. We'll start off with Soundwave. Just give him this black Decepticon stand, or this is the one that he had in front of him. Well, why aren't you fitting on that, dude? Only try to put one on the stand. There you go. So we'll do Starscream next, and he's got a little Decepticon stand. And if you look at the, why are these so freaking difficult to get on there? It says Thrilling 30 at the bottom, which I think is kind of cool. And you see the little Decepticon emblem there. Like I was saying with Ratchet, his is gray, and he's got a Autobot logo. My goodness. I do find it funny that I'm struggling so much to get these in here, but these things do not move. Like, absolutely zero articulation. You know what? Whatever. They stand just fine. So you can see that you can put them on their stand. The other thing that they come with are these cards. Let me adjust the camera for you a little bit here. Come with these cards, so you get Soundwave. Okay. And you see they've got all his little tech specs and stuff here. These are actually like a, like kind of a credit card material. So that's pretty cool. But there he is. Then you have Ratchet as well. You have Megatron, Optimus Prime, and Starscream. And you can see also down here that they tell you, you know, this is card number 4 out of 30. And I'm just assuming whenever they come out with Series 2 that they're going to end up building Megatron, but to give you an idea of, I've got these all mixed up, but this will connect there, and you kind of get the idea, and it has that reflectable, whatever, look like that, and the rest of it here. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, even there towards the end where I started struggling putting these little things on. So thanks a lot for watching. I will talk to you guys later, and I will end up finally giving you the Masterpiece Voltron review on Friday. I wanted to kind of, get these guys out now and put that guy on the back burner for another day. So thanks a lot for watching. I will talk to you guys later, and peace.